back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm the ThesPNation. I'm an OG YouTuber that provides luxury beauty all the time. And as I always say, since you're already here, feel free to hit that like button, definitely hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, turn on those notification bells just so that you're aware of all the content that I have coming out. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about Estee Lauder, because Estee Lauder is one of those brands that it is, technically it is a luxury brand, of course, and but I feel like it's like Lancome. It's one of those brands that's prestige, but people kind of like just let it fly under the radar. They don't pay attention to how amazing the actual brand is. Estee Lauder is an OG. I'm an OG. We relate. Like we see each other. Shout out to the Coldest Water. They sent this over to me to review and to just check out in general. I think this is really cool. This is something that I actually really need right now, just because I really need to be drinking a lot of water. And what's really cool too is that on the side of it, they actually put my YouTube handle on here, so it actually says the ThesPNation. So nice touch. So as far as foundations with Lauder, the ones that I have reviewed in the past, and you're more than welcome to check out those videos. I'll leave links in the description box. I did a review of the Double Wear Max Cover, and I also did a review of the Double Wear Stay in Place makeup as well. And so recently they came out with this one, and this is the Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 19. So when I heard about this, I had to get it just because it's Lauder and I know that it's going to be a good foundation. I usually am never like disappointed with Lauder. Like, I can't think of one thing from Lauder that I've really been disappointed by. I've been disappointed when they discontinued something, but besides that, I've never really been let down by them. They don't let me down. So I already have my face prepped and primed, so I'm just going to go ahead and go straight into the foundation. So I decided to get shade 6W1, also known as Sandalwood, which I believe may be the same shade that I get in other formulas as well. Here is shade 6W1 on the back of my hand. Nice and warm. One thing that you will notice immediately is how it's very watery in texture. I originally started with my fingers, which I'm sure you could use, you could rub this in with your fingers if you'd like, but I just like using sponges or brushes, so I switched over to a sponge. This is definitely a light coverage foundation. I'm really liking the way this sits on the skin. It's literally, once it hits the skin and once you blend it out, it looks like you have nothing on your face. Very skin-like. I'm just going to go ahead and do the second half of my face. Hit my brows with a Gucci brow pencil in Noir. I'm going to go ahead and go in with Gucci's bronzer in shade 4. To finish things off, I'm going to use Hourglass's setting spray, the Veil Spray. About the Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup. This is a standard 1 ounce 30 ml bottle. Comes in 27 different shades. It retails for $43. This is a sheer natural matte foundation with up to 12-hour wear, SPF, and skincare benefits. Coverage is light, finish is matte. SPF is 30 and below, specifically SPF 19. Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup SPF 19 gives you skin that is visibly perfected with a soft diffused matte finish. Its undetectable formula enhances skin enough coverage to let your natural beauty show. The foundation visibly evens skin tone and smooth skin surface. It resists skin sweat humidity with no caking and helps protect against UV rays and pollution with SPF and antioxidants. This one's interesting. Specifically, I would say if you are a double wear person already, let's say you already wear double wear. If you're a double wear girl, boy, and you want something that's more of a summer type version of double wear, something that is going to give you that matte finish, it's going to be a light coverage, something that doesn't make you feel cakey or make it feel heavy on the face. Even though for me personally, depending on how you apply it, max cover does not feel heavy. So, I mean, for me, max cover doesn't even feel heavy. So double wear, stay in place, there's no issues with that one either. But if you happen to have that issue, then I highly recommend you check this foundation out. This foundation feels like you're putting water onto your skin and it just drinks it up and it evens out your complexion. So it's in the same family as a Chanel Le Beige, or though I think Chanel Le Beige looks even better than this, but that's because of the finish. But as far as the look and the family that it would be in the same family as Le Beige or your Bobbi Brown Skin foundation, any type of skin like foundations, anything, even something like a Kogendo's aqua foundation, their moisture foundation, even though they're literally at the top when it comes to that type of look, it's still in the same type of family, and this to me is a more affordable take on it, and it won't look like Cogendo. No, it will not, but it will give you something that is very similar in terms of the results. But what it really separates is that it has that matte finish, and it's not overly matte, so it's not like a matte finish, but you definitely can see that it is definitely going to be a matte foundation. But it looks absolutely beautiful. It looks like I have nothing on my face, and I have no problem with that because I like foundations that actually look like this. Like, unless I actually add some type of highlighter or something glowy to my face, it's just going to leave this matte canvas. And just having bronzer is going to help me create some dimension at least, so that my skin isn't flat, so to speak. But yeah, overall this is a very simple, basic foundation. This would be if I was someone who were oily and who wanted a matte foundation, and I was looking for one, and I wanted some type of everyday foundation that I could just slap on really fast and walk out the door. This is the foundation you would want. And also, it does have 26 shades, as I mentioned, so it does give you a variety of different options as well, which is great. That's something that Lauder has provided for us for many years, which I personally appreciate a lot. I don't know about you, but I appreciate it. But yeah, that's all I got when it comes to this foundation. Let me know if you have tried this particular foundation, if you tried any other Lauder foundations, what have been your holy grails, or even your favorite overall Estee Lauder foundation. And let me know if you plan to actually try this one out, because again, like I said, because it's one of these slap it on and go, natural, nothing, no fuss, this to me is a no-brainer type of foundation. This is one of these foundations that I would just have in my kit just to have, just because I like those types of makeups. I like those types of foundations that I can literally, I sound like Kiki Sweat for a minute there. I like those types of foundations that I can just throw on and just walk out the door. That's why I like Cogendo's moisture foundation, because with the moisture foundation I can literally put 2 dots under my eyes and I'll walk out the door and I feel totally fine with that. And this is the type of foundation where I could probably do the same thing. But I will say that because of the coverage level, now you have to keep that in mind too. This is a sheer to buildable light borderline medium coverage. I don't even want to say it's medium. I almost want to say it's a sheer to light coverage foundation, because it's very watery, so it's not going to give you a ton of coverage. It doesn't give you as much coverage as Le Beige from Chanel, if that's helpful. But if you're someone who has a lot of skin issues, if you have raised skin or anything like that, this is not going to conceal it. It's going to cover it, but it's not going to conceal anything. It doesn't hide anything, and most foundations won't hide that to begin with, regardless of its coverage level. But if you happen to have very little skin concerns and you just want something that's good for every day, highly recommend it. Definitely rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with a whole lot more, guys. Bye.